guys, this is Oncer here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the games that you should get this upcoming holiday season. And well, let's start with one of the best games this season, and that's Red Dead Redemption 2. This game is one of the best games ever created by Rockstar, and we're talking about a company that has made GTA 5, Max Payne 3, GTA San Andreas, and many more titles, and of course the original Red Dead Redemption as well. And it's amazing to say that a company with this resume has made yet another great title in Red Dead Redemption 2. It goes back to the story before Red Dead Redemption, the original, and it tells the story in a completely different perspective from this guy named Arthur Morgan. And while it sets the story for John Marston, and it shows why the events of Red Dead Redemption 1 happened, and it shows why John Marston went through what he went through in the first game. Next up, we have a game made by a company named Santa Monica Studios. This is one of the few companies that Sony owns, and well, if it's a company by Sony, you already know that the game is going to be great. And this time, we're talking about none other than God of War for the PS4. This is one of the best games you ever played this generation, and this is why this game got Game of the Year 2018 over Red Dead Redemption 2, over Assassin's Creed, over Black Ops 4, over Fortnite, over all these games. It got the Game of the Year, and that just goes to show why that game is so nice and such an amazing game. And one of the main reasons why it does this is because it uses the same formula that The Last of Us uses, and that is making you play the game with a sidekick, and basically just you building up the story and you connecting with this other character, and well, this in this case is actually Kratos' son, but you actually are connecting with this character, and you are bonding in a different way that they have never bonded before. And in this game, he's actually teaching his son the ways of life and how to kill an enemy, how to hunt, how to do a bunch of different things. And it's amazing how you could play through both characters at some points of the game. And it's amazing how the character is not just an NPC that's sitting there. He actually helps you through fights, and you can control him to throw bows at different times and stuff like that. So that's amazing how they make that work, and that's why this is one of the best games of the year. Next up on the list is none other than another game made by a Sony company actually, and this time is a game made by Insomniac Studios, and this game is called Marvel Spider-Man PS4. This is one of the best, or if not the best Spider-Man game ever created. It has everything that you would want in a Spider-Man game, and that includes a great web swinging, amazing villains, and a great story. Now, the best part of this game is how it shows off all the villains from the comics. Well, most of them, anyways. And that is so nice how they managed to put all of those villains into this game, and how they managed to implement all those characters and also build around a really great story behind that. And that is why this game is so good, and why it's praised as much as it is. It is a great game. It has amazing mechanics for what a Spider-Man game should have. Great web swinging, which is one of the most important aspects. Well, actually, the most important aspects of a Spider-Man game. And the great thing is how you could interact with the environment around you. Walking through buildings, and when you swing with the web, you could like walk through the building and then swing again, and just use momentum to your advantage. And that is one of the good things about this game, how momentum is just such a big part of the game, and how the physics in the game are actually really accurate to what would have happened in real life if Spider-Man actually existed. This next game is another game that is also made by a company that's owned by Sony. And well, this tends to be the theme here, Sony exclusives, right? Well, this next game is called Detroit Become Human, and well, it is an amazing experience. It's a story about androids and how they become rogue, how they go rogue. And well, you can see the story from three different points of views, which is Marcus, Kara and Connor. And the great thing about this game is that you get to make those choices, and the story unfolds as you make these choices, and you can see these choices unfold through the three different points of views, which are Connor, Marcus, and Kara. And well, you get different endings depending on the choices that you make throughout the game. And this is why this is one of the best games this generation, because you as the player decide what ending you end up with. This next title takes us away from PlayStation exclusives, and where we go back to a title by Ubisoft. And this title is called Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is one of those good games that, well, could be a hidden gem because of how many games that Ubisoft has launched with the name Assassin's Creed on it. And people get tired of it and people get nostalgic. But this game is actually pretty good. It takes you back to ancient Rome, where you get to experience a story of someone who's trying to like climb the ladder and become the go to the top when it comes to ruling Rome and whatever. And well, it is an amazing game. And Assassin's Creed went on the right direction this time, because before they were focusing too much on Italy, and actually with when they decided to take that break, they went. I know they went with London for Unity, I believe, and I cannot think of where else they went with the other ones. Oh no, with 4 I believe they went somewhere else too, but I can't remember where. But I know they went to Egypt with Origins, and that's when they actually started revive the resurrection of the Assassin's Creed series. Origins was a really good game and it was enjoyed by many. And then this game is also like the same as Origins. It's a different Assassin's Creed type of experience, and you get to deal with different characters, and it's a different experience. I know the Extra Collection was great, but they got repetitive after a while. Seeing the same characters and seeing the same location, the same plot. It was nice that they removed that, and then they went with a different approach in this next gen with Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey. And well, Odyssey is a really great game. You should pick it up if you really are into history and you want to learn a little bit more about how it was back in the day. And that's why this is one of the best games to pick up this holiday season. Next up, we have none other than the Call of Duty game of this year, and that is none other than Call of Duty Black Ops 4. One of the better titles of the series, but not the best. And while although they did remove the campaign from the game, it is still one of the better games due to having a blackout game mode, which is great now that this trend of battle royale has entered the scene of first-person shooters and third-person shooters as well. And it's a great addition to the game. It keeps the game new and it keeps the game moving. The multiplayer has been changed too much as to I don't really enjoy it that much. And zombies, one of my favorite game modes of all time. I really did enjoy completing Easter eggs and just playing zombies to get to high rounds. I really don't enjoy that this time around because of all these changes that they have made into the zombies game mode. I'm a different type of person. You might like it, and because I do have a lot of friends that do play the game, and they do enjoy zombies and multiplayer. But I do see that a lot of my friends are either in multiplayer or in blackout. A lot of people don't really touch the zombies mode because they have changed so much in it that it's kind of trash now. They removed Juggernaut. They added new perks that make no sense. They added like some new type of things where you have sentry guns and all this other crap. It just they changed too much from the game, and it's not fun. That game mode, the zombies game mode that was always fun, it's not that fun anymore. The multiplayer is okay. I really don't enjoy it that much, but at first I did. They just added too much to it now, and I really don't enjoy it right now. But they could change in the future. I haven't actually played it in a couple of months. And Blackout is really good. I really enjoy that. I tend to play with my friends from time to time, and I really have a great time when I play it. And that is why this is one of the best games of this holiday. It's hit or miss, depending if you're a good huge Call of Duty fan or not. But in my opinion, I am a huge Call of Duty fan, and if I did have the money, I would pick this game up because it's actually really fun. The Blackout is really fun, and multiplayer is, once you get used to it, it's actually pretty enjoyable. There you guys have it. Those were my picks for the top games to pick up this holiday season. I hope you guys did enjoy that list, and I hope you guys did find that list reliable, and I hope that this has made your choice even easier than it was before. If it did, please hit that like button down below, and don't forget to comment your opinions, and comment if I did a great job in this video and if I did a bad job in this video. And also don't forget to comment if you actually are gonna pick up one of those games that I mentioned. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like the video. And as always, see you guys in the next one. This was the Monster, and I am out. Peace.